Personally, I feel like guys should be the one paying.
If you want to AA, it's like very calculative. Money can solve over 95% of the problems. Then my money is my money, his money is also my money.
You tried dog food.
Oh, I want to get a child when I'm 26 this year. So who want to raise me? Hey guys, it's Troy. Welcome to episode 2 of our Not Financial Advice podcast. And we have Ziet over here.
Hello, I'm Ziet.
And for those who are new, Ziet and I will be hosting this podcast just to discuss everything related to money. And today we'll be discussing a very interesting topic. It's about couple finance.
Okay.
Let's talk about how you know your current partner and also at maybe where can share a bit of details.
Wow, me and Kelly, we go way back in primary school. That's like 16, 17 years ago. But we didn't really came to contact and really know each other until like secondary school. Actually, like I was the chairman for Central Ambulance and she's the deputy chairman. In a way, I don't know, it's like destiny or fate like that. But we weren't like in any situationship or relationship back then lah. It's not until I guess university.
Wow, so 乖 one man. Because parents tell you guys cannot patol during.
No. It was actually more on me. I was actually looking at another girl. So got distracted lah. I would say got distracted.
Red flag.
Well, why? I mean, we all been through that, right? I mean, guys, you can definitely relate. We it's very normal for guys to go for the girls of their dream or whatever, right?
I mean, girls also can, right?
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah.
But then is she your first and also the only girlfriend?
Technically speaking, I mean, she's my first and last girlfriend.
Aww.
Nice way to put it, huh?
Now you make me sound bad.
Oh, why?
Okay, maybe just to share a little bit of my past experiences.
Okay.
For those who know me, please don't expose me in the comments.
Why is it very different than mine?
Because last time we used to have a lot of puppy love. That one not considered a serious one.
Okay.
So if you want to consider the serious one, I have a total of 3.
Okay.
The first and second one, average is about 3 years lah. So like 3 years. Hopefully this one
That's
can
quite
last
long.
lah.
3 years is actually quite long though. So was there any like downtime between that? How long do you took to recover?
Yes, I cried for almost half year, but I feel like I learned a lot from my past relationships, and also I'm thankful for my exes because if not them, I won't be here today.
Oh, what are the top ones? Like, what's the I should have known? What's the one thing?
I would say there's no regret, but
Okay.
they helped me to become a better person.
Wow, they got subscribed to you or not?
I don't think so. Maybe you guys can cut a shot later so I can repost it, right?
I think they're secretly watching you lah, probably.
Anyway, I feel like topics about money is the main thing that can trigger the argument in a relationship. Do you agree that?
Oh, definitely. I think the boy-girl chemistry is important, but once that sort of the dust settles, right, then actually reality kicks in, then money becomes a topic. I'm sure you talk about money with your partners, maybe. I mean, for us, for me, I do talk about money with my with Kelly as well. So it is definitely a topic, but do we argue about it? Not really.
I don't think everyone disclose or they will be very honest to their partners about that. But maybe let's just ask a simple question that everyone has a comment on this, that who should pay first on a first date?
First date.
Yep.
First date. Personally, I can't speak for all guys. I know this is very rhetoric, very open question, very open-ended. Personally, I feel like guys should be the one paying. It's straight down, no debate.
Do you think?
But if I may, right? Guys should pay, but girls should learn to offer.
Learn to offer what? Why you need to learn? I memang know how to offer.
Not every girls are like that one ma. Some people just take it for granted. Hey, guys should pay ma. Like the very traditional, which I'm totally fine with it, you know.
I feel like the one that asks another one out, that's the one that should be paying.
So who should pay lah?
At least you need to show effort from the beginning. If from the first place you already don't want to commit, then red flag.
But if you look at it, right, it's like if let's say the girl chill already, then the girl did the hard part of setting the date, right? Then shouldn't be the guy paying to like offset the effort. So it's like balance.
True lah.
You do a bit like that.
Yes, if that side is putting effort, then this side can be the one paying lah.
What would you think about if a guy asks about can we split the bill, AA?
I can do it, but I feel like
of course you can.
it sounds very strange or 很不熟. it's not kiam siap.
Okay.
I mean, we can take turns to pay lah, but if you want to AA, it's like very calculative. To me lah, my POV lah, I'm not talking on behalf of anyone.
Would you prefer the girl pay, the guy pay, take turns, I treat first and then you treat next, or AA?
I would agree to take turns, but I'll be very happy if guys can pay.
Okay. I would rather same shoe actually. I don't mind paying like all the time, but I would actually like again like allow the girl to offer, but I don't mind be the one that thanks for the offer, but I'll pay it.
Because it feels like it's a commitment from both sides, right? Like this, it sounds more healthy. Like it's not like one person is the only one committing all the money.
No, that's true. Because another way you can look at it, I think people will definitely look at it as, if both are equal footing, maybe should like split a bit more or take turn a little bit more, but lean more towards the guys.
We actually posted a poll for them to choose who should be the one paying, and surprisingly, we have more girls that voted for girls should pay.
Ooh.
But I feel like they're lying.
What you vote versus what you hope is usually different, right? I don't have guy friends that will let the girl pay usually.
Me too. I'm considered very lucky that my past experiences,
I don't know, is it the generational thing? Like I'm in the millennial, definitely not Gen Z era. For me, it's still very traditional. Guy is usually the gender that craves for power and ego. Girl is usually the one that goes for the attention and care, this kind of, which I'm totally fine with it. To me, if I can just play one side well, then let her play the other side well. I think that bodes well for a boy-girl relationship.
Yeah, I agree that it's a bit traditional because last time I feel like if in a relationship, just one working, they can support the whole family already. But nowadays, I feel like to live a very good life, you need both sides to be working.
That's true. I mean, with inflation and Kuala Lumpur, it's really crazy. Like even a simple meal, in the Bangsa region, I don't think you can find below 20 ringgit after tax.
Yeah, so I feel like it would be too much pressure if you want one side to pay for all. Not surprisingly, but it's expected that a lot of people, they voted for we should take turns.
We should take turns, still fair 50-50 like that lah.
Yeah.
But I have a question, right? So that day I went out with a guy, then I had no interest in him at all. But then he belanja me expensive food, like. So he belanja me, then I tell him like, okay lah, next time I will belanja you back. But then I have no interest in him at all. Like but we are just friends.
Can you give me the red flag? Can you give me the red flag?
No, maybe Valerie already touch and go back the money.
See,
bill,
I
right?
used to be that guy. I thought paying for everything, buying flowers and this kind of thing can wow the girl. Can sure, like I'm gentleman like that lah.
Yes,
but deep inside it, I don't care.
It's true, but if the girl, I don't know if I have no interest in that other guy, I would just.
You wouldn't even go for the date.
If I accidentally went for the date lah.
How you accident?
Because
how you
don't
accidentally
know,
go for the
because
date?
some people they look very handsome but then when you go up, the vibe you vibe differently
Try lah, just try lah.
But then you don't want to waste people time, also their money.
But for your side, you just want to try lah, give chance.
Yeah lah, because handsome why not?
Okay. Oh, you see, this is why they say when people are handsome, things you can let go. But if you are face problem, then.
But hey, try. I thought you like rich and ugly.
Yeah,
so handsome also can go out for date, but rich and ugly is for like whole life one ma.
Long-term investor. This is long-term investor.
No lah, so if I have no interest after going out with that guy, then I would just give him back the money. Okay,
this is just something I always wanted to ask as a guy, right? Which let's just say my past wasn't that happy before Kelly, got friend zoned a little bit here and there lah. So would you like immediately tell the guy, or just ghost him, or just park him aside, or just give him hope a little bit to keep him on the hook?
I think it depends on
that friend zone.
It's
like
very
that.
personal also, like, because for me, if I have no interest with you, I memang very lazy to talk to you already. I won't even reply to message, so I'll just off, because I feel like I'm the kind of person that if I'm interested in you, I'll just go and get you. You don't need to text me, I'll text you.
Okay, fair enough. So I mean, if I can wrap up this part, right, ultimately it still depends on face lah. the overall package has to be strong so that the girl will also reciprocate.
It's not the face lah, it's about the
whole
aura, the energy of you
True.
with that other your other half. Just like how I met my current boyfriend.
Okay.
We actually met
Actually talk more about it.
Yeah, we actually met in all these company updates, briefings.
Business setting.
Yeah, we are in the same industry.
Okay.
And then he's like super nerd one. He never talk to girls one. But then he will support you in another way lah. And I think he's trying to recruit me into his team that time.
See, actually he's smart enough to know how to talk to girls. He is just a nerd kind of smart.
Yeah, but you know, I talked to him 1 month, he never used the WhatsApp sticker. Yeah.
Is that even a problem?
It's
He's very straight. 直男.
Yeah.
In Chinese we call it 直男.
yeah, but then you don't have to worry he will simply go and talk to other girls. So
Oh,
touch wood
okay. So what was the trait that attracted you? Because you say that he's a nerd, he's quiet, probably introvert, I would guess. Not so outgoing. So what was like so far away? That's the guy that I would, choose to go with.
because he's the one paying all my bills. No lah. I think it's because he has been very supportive in my life.
Okay.
And also, yeah, we are in the same industry, so we have a lot to talk about. So talking about the bill part, I feel like a lot of people has been asking whether we should disclose our financials to
Our partner.
our partners. Yeah. What's your point of view for this?
Honestly, I'm totally fine with it. Like I said,
You mean from the beginning stage you already I show you my bank statement.
I
So
mean
you
that
feel
we won't go to the
comfortable.
point of showing bank statement, but I think quite early on in the relationship we already tell like each other how much we earn, this kind of. But my dynamic with Kelly is a little bit different. When I started working, she's still studying. Like just for context, she actually started working around 27 years old. A little bit later than most people because she went for like different kind of diploma, then only stuck back to her current diploma in physio. So a little bit late lah. Then she did diploma and degree. So 5 years, end up like 27 years old, only started working. So back then I already started working at like 23, 24 years old. So when we were dating, I was already the one having income lah. But it's not like sky high income. So I just share to her lor.
But then
And-
do you feel the gap between you and her when she's not making money and you're the one making money?
Back then we will feel the gap. Like inevitably, right? Last time my salary was not very high. 3K, 3.5K like
But I
that,
remember you work for like 6 jobs, right?
right?
6 or 4 jobs.
4. But that was not until like 3 years down the road lah. So for the first few years, definitely you will feel it. Like every time you go for meals, right? You cannot run too far on Klang Valley or KL. Your food meals are easily 2%, easily 60, 80 ringgit. It does add up, it does eat into me like. But I don't feel like, hey, why you don't earn money, man? To me, I'm fine with it, honestly.
Because you understand that she's still studying ma. What else you want her to do?
Yeah. So luckily enough, she's kind of the low maintenance girl. So she doesn't ask much. She never asks for anything.
I'm a bit attacked. I'm not high maintenance also lah.
I mean, if I can give a spectrum, right? In terms of like, let's say 1 to 10, 1 being like frugal, 10 being like luxurious, lavish spending, right? She's probably at the 2 like that one.
Aww.
Yeah, I mean, in a
I
way,
feel
she's
so-
very contrast to me. Actually, I spend I spend a lot more than her, which I feel very guilty. Yeah.
Guys usually disclose their income,
Okay.
but girls usually don't. So H1, what do you think? Do you disclose your income?
I think I'm the opposite.
You don't?
I'm the one that disclose everything to my boyfriend
Okay.
because I feel like nothing to hide. Like if okay, my point of view is like if you're comfortable with this person and you feel like he's the one that lasts, then should be fine lah. Nothing to hide about. And also, if he's the one,
But every guy that you go with, you will feel like he's the one, ma, right?
no,
No?
because last time I used to feel like my ex that used to be the one. That was during my university. Yeah, so nothing to disclose also. Only got like
True.
a few K of savings like that.
Okay.
But then my boyfriend, my current boyfriend, he's a more private person, private kind of person.
Okay.
It's not he
Doesn't
don't trust
share.
you. He do share, but he won't share away like, hey, yeah, this is how much I'm making, this and that. But I also won't go and ask. I feel like if you're comfortable, then you talk about it.
Is it hard for you to bring up the topic of maybe we should talk about each other's income before we settle in like that?
We only talk about that after dating for almost a year.
Okay.
And I feel like
Fair.
it's because we felt okay, maybe we should plan what we should do moving forward. that's where you have to disclose more.
Once you got the business plan out, you need to put the financials part in. Okay.
Because my boyfriend is more like he thinks he can handle everything.
Okay.
So he don't want me to feel pressure. But from my point of view, I'm like, if you don't disclose, I don't know how much is too much for you. I don't know how much I can spend
You don't know the true ceiling in a way.
Yeah, I don't want to pressure him as well because I feel like eventually we'll be a family. So if I spend your money, it's like our money.
So in a way, good everything is covered. Like, does it like in a way telling you want everything I can buy?
He is, but I wouldn't say I don't chase for a lot of things. It is quite lucky that we have the same interest.
Okay.
Same expensive interest. So yeah, we both will work towards that together. And also, I think compared to my previous relationship, I have better income now.
Okay.
So I can contribute already. So I will feel very happy if I can contribute too.
So like for your current one, is there any disparity between both of your income power? If I may ask, right? Just a gauge, right? Is it very huge or just more or less?
I think he's making much more lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then my money is my money. His money also my money.
at least you are self-sufficient.
I'm self-sufficient.
Will you ask
No, I'm not sufficient.
Will you ask for expensive things?
No. But he know I like expensive things, but the problem with me is I won't spend on expensive things.
So you won't spend yourself, but you will. I want that.
I won't hint. I will just tell him I like that, but please don't buy because I like everything. I'm very greedy one. I like diving. I like branded bags. I like this and that. I like watch.
Expensive.
Yeah. Takkan you want him to go and jump
So what's the most expensive or like luxurious thing that you've bought for yourself?
You wanna guess?
Yours wow. Probably not clothing. I mean, car and house aside, right? Expensive things
The most expensive that I've bought is my iPhone. Unbelievable, right?
Unbelievable? Yeah.
I've been thinking for this for
Sure not. You got something.
I swear.
I don't swear lah, but
really,
sure
I
not.
just spent the most expensive air ticket that I've bought is also okay. Maybe the whole trip is more expensive than my iPhone, but then for one single purchase, it's my iPhone.
Have you bought anything expensive for him before?
Yes.
Which is keyboard.
I think it's what do you call that watch? Divecom.
Divecom.
It's about
okay.
4 to 5K.
Okay. It's like an iPhone basically.
Because he's the kind of person that his wallet already got lubang already,
Okay.
He also never changed and it's not like branded one. But he'll buy branded bags for me. So I've had you need both sides.
He rather
to commit
spend on you than on himself. Okay. Poor guy.
No, like you spend on yourself more than.
Hey, don't say like that.
Because your girlfriend no demand.
I actually spend on. I wouldn't say spend on Kelly a lot. I spend on myself much more. A lot of business expenses. But
wait, what's the most expensive thing that you have bought for yourself?
You still want to catch me on that question? Okay. Most expensive thing I spend for her?
Yourself first.
Myself none like non-important stuff. Maybe a watch.
Okay, how much is that roughly?
Wow.
Give us a range.
Isn't enough to buy a car.
So what's the most expensive thing that you have bought for Kelly?
Probably somewhere along the line of like rings. I think that's typical, right? So if I put rings aside, rings are like what 8-10K like that. So it's not too much, not too extravagant, right? I don't go for like what 24 carat big one, whatever. No.
What? She don't deserve that, man. 17
she
years
deserves,
already.
She deserves, but my budget cannot. You see,
Can for watch red flags.
But I mean that aside, right? Actually, what I spent, I mean I gave her iPhone before, but she never asked for it. See the problem with Kelly, right? I would say problem. It's actually a good problem. She never wanted anything. This is what I most beta one. She don't want to spend money on, and whenever I ask her to get something nicer, I'll pay for it. Like I would drag her to Lululemon, right? Get something, she will scold me one. Then she will leave the store like angry like that.
Wife
so
material.
That's my problem every time.
Aww, now I look so bad. Sorry, Max.
So what would you do if your boyfriend dragged you to Lululemon, or you don't need one, you will just walk in and buy?
No, he know I wouldn't want to buy if he dragged me there. He would just buy for me. Yeah, and also if talking about habit that I don't like, the money habit that I don't like about him, nothing. I think I have more bad habits than him.
in a way, if you say there's nothing that you can pick from him, right, in terms of money habit, right, that means both of you are quite equal in terms of money mindset.
Yes, I think that is the most important part in a relationship. If you ask me like who is paying more, who is the one that should be paying, I feel like that's not the problem. If you met a guy that is super rich, but he's a very gamsap kind of person, and you want more, then you're not on the same page already. You eventually quarrel.
There will be a lot of, will grow a lot of gap will keep on growing.
Yeah, because okay, just talk about my past experiences. What happened between me and my ex is, okay, we both are quite happy about each other, but I'm the girl that wanted more.
Okay.
And he's quite comfortable at what he's making.
Okay.
But I mean, I wanted more. It's not from him, you know. I mean, it's for our future. I want to go. I want to go bigger. I want to get.
You want to grow your total income pool together.
Yeah. What do you call in English? Your yesing.
The passion, the hunger to grow for.
Yeah, but some people they prefer to be comfortable. They didn't want all this kind of.
So actually that is more like the difference in aspiration already. And I know
and also money values lah.
Money values, true. Opportunity cost, how you look at the future. Actually, in that case, actually me and Kelly, we are actually the same as that. We are two total different person. She's okay to more on the chill side, and I'm more on the chong aggressive side one. Which maybe for some people will be like, why such a disparity, and maybe look down at her or whatever, right? Actually, in fact, I like it. Because to me, it's a home that I can go back to.
Yeah, I think every guy also like that because I can make it, why not, right?
Yeah, and there's less things to argue about when it comes to money. I don't know, it sounds rhetoric, right? When there's, you know...
I agree with that. Actually, I wanted to ask one question. Do you think money can solve over 95% of the problems?
Money can solve a lot of problems, definitely. But money cannot solve communication problems. Be it with people, with whatever, not just relationship, right? Relationship, romance relationship or not, right? Or non-romance or business, right? It's all communication. Money does solve problem. I mean, make no mistake about that. It does solve problem. But in a relationship, actually money will solve to an extent where still got 10-20% like that. You cannot solve through money one. Definitely.
God man, because both me and my boyfriend, we both agree that money can solve over 95% of all problems.
Okay.
That's why sometimes we don't even argue because we know we just keep making money.
Because you are at no, that's good.
There's
because
no point for you
your
to
pace
argue.
is very same. You don't mind not seeing each other and chonging for your business and career, right? I think that's good. But I think that dynamic is different for different couples.
Yes.
I would say maybe some girls want more attention, some boys want more attention.
Yeah, that's why I would say money value of that particular couple is very important for you to be at the same page. If you guys hold different values, then for sure will grow apart one.
What if two different energy and pace kind of person come together? How do you think they can make it work? Let's say both are earning very differently. Maybe let's make it interesting. The girl earns much more. The guy is like average, employee like that. How do you think they can come to a common point? Because for most people, they will assume in that case, it's like the girl in Chinese 包养 the guy already. So the guy will always feel inferior. I feel most guys will feel inferior when your partner, your
making more money.
is making so much more money.
No lah, I think some guys enjoy it.
Really? You think so? I would feel like if I'm the guy, I would feel like I need to do much better and
Not
catch
all
up.
guys. I think some guys they also want to 躺平 ma. They also want to do nothing ma.
So still got people that take it for granted lah. Do you think that kind of relationship can last or not?
No, that is also why I don't look. I always thought I want rich and ugly boyfriend, but I won't look for. I mean, I look for same level one.
Okay.
Or you guys grow together, so you will eventually be
Same,
at the
if not
same
more
page.
than you lah.
Yeah, because I feel like you.
Okay.
When I quarrel and imagine if my boyfriend is a super rich guy and then I cannot be loud, cannot.
So if I may ask, right, does your quarrel involves money issue or not?
No.
No. So that's good actually. So I mean, in a way, you're in a position where money wouldn't be
That
a
is
topic.
why I mentioned that money can solve over 95% of the problems. Because if money can settle, why do you even need to quarrel about it?
What's the 5% that money cannot solve?
I just want to be preservative a bit. I want to be
So you don't want to say 100%?
Yeah, actually I think it's 100%.
So money can solve all problems for
Money
you.
cannot buy you time. Money can buy you time. But
To
it's
extent,
about how fast you make the money.
Now, what if I go one level deeper? What if both of you are settled in?
Stay together.
Stay together.
Who's the one that should be paying for the rent?
Yes, you know what I'm trying to ask, right? Who's the one paying the rent at the moment for you?
It's his house lah.
It's his house. So technically.
But anyway, he's paying all the bills.
So won't you offer, or didn't he ask you to pay?
The one lah, I no money one.
Don't say like that. Like, did he ask or not?
He never asked lah.
Never asked.
I think he's very happy to.
Happy to do it.
To be able to offer.
And
he don't want me to.
So the very typical
about
traditional.
Yeah, he's a very responsible guy, and also I wouldn't say people
So
that
nice
cannot pay he's not responsible, but I'm the one that do maybe 80% of the housework lah.
Okay.
So that's how
fine,
I
actually.
commit because I no money ma.
No, I think that's fine because like at the end of the day, time and energy is also money.
Yes.
Correct. You still need effort to like clean the house.
Yeah, I would say if he's paying all the bills and then you still do nothing in the house and you're waiting for him to do everything.
So not
then,
everyone has that mindset though. Some people just take it for granted.
Then I really cannot tahan like that.
You know, so that's the thing. Then what about house? If in future do you plan to buy a house together?
Yeah, we do, and then I will be very happy if I can commit to, because I feel like it's not about how much you're paying, but even if you pay a little bit, it shows the effort that you're putting in this relationship. You want to commit, and also if it's his house, and then later quarrel, I cannot be loud. I have to be
okay.
hello out the house
this
already.
is what I was
No.
trying to. This was what I was trying to allude to, because I did ask a few of my friends and a few of people around in the industry, right? So you're happy to have both names in the house together.
If I'm not the one paying, I will not bother.
But let's say you share, then you will have names together.
Of course.
What if you are not paying? Will you also want your name there?
I wouldn't do things like that.
What are your opinions on people getting loans for their marriage?
Why you want to put so much pressure on yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, you both of you will eventually be the ones that paying off the loan.
Yeah.
I would rather take that little bit of money, go and travel, honeymoon.
I understand where you're coming from, but I wouldn't say no wedding. I'm a more traditional guy, so probably won't book well with the Gen Z's thinking. I still think it's important to have that as a sign of respect and
The little
treat
ceremony.
people, little ceremony, have dinner, nice meal, and show people the courtesy and respect, right? Whether or not I can save that money for travel, definitely I can round the globe a few times with that kind of money, right? But to me, you see, it depends, right? It's preference. Me and Kelly, we don't care about travel. We care about our relatives. We care about the people that we love, and we know.
Then you sacrifice the honeymoon part. I mean, you know how much can you afford. If you can't even afford to do that simple wedding, do you think you are ready for marriage?
Yeah, so to the point of taking a loan for a marriage, I think that is too much already. Loan for a car, it's a stretch already in a sense, right? Like there's a time rule, like for car, if you cannot afford 5-7 years of loan, right?
It's a different thing,
It's too
yeah.
much, right? But for
Marriage
marriage,
is a
right?
one-off
I kind of understand
expenses.
why some people sort of have to get there. Like
Because you want face, so
face, so face
I mean, you
is
can go for
emotional
a
value.
very simple one. I don't think that will cost a lot, but you can't even afford that little bit. Then you really should reconsider whether you should be getting married, because this loan could probably be the topic that you guys will be
argue down the road.
Then
See, it's a short-term solution, long-term problem.
it's scary. It sounds very scary to me.
But people are usually are inclined to solve short-term problems and leave the long-term away. But that's actually what eating them, right?
Because for me, I'll be worrying like I have to get a house and then marry, and then after that, if I got a child, then how?
Oh, now we're talking about child.
If now I got the pets, I also feel like a bit pressure already.
Is it expensive? Like, let's not talk about child first. Pets alone, right? Is it expensive though?
It seems like your living standards are what level do you want? What kind of living standards do you want for your dogs or you yourself? So yeah, if you want to pamper them, yes, it costs a lot. You have to neuter them. You have to bring them to doctors. All these are
Healthcare,
costs.
food.
Yeah, the bed itself is already cost about 200 ringgit.
Okay.
The dog food, I think one big pack 20 kg finish in 1 or 2 months is about 200 ringgit.
Ooh, that's a lot. It's just biscuit lah.
Yeah.
Your pet doesn't
not
eat
nice
those
one.
like of course not nice. Why you go and try it? You try dog food.
No, my friend tell me it's tasteless one.
Your friend go and try dog
feel
food.
bad for my dog.
Ah. Okay.
So not even talking about raising a child, you know.
Child is totally different story.
You need to
Yeah.
plan for all these expenses once you get married. So why do you want to struggle during the marriage part when you know all these problems will come right after you get married?
I know the price of how much it is to raise a child. Can I just guess?
How much to raise a child?
How much to raise a
How
child?
do you want to raise a child first?
Yeah, it's like,
It's like raising a pet.
yeah, you can go for the cheaper route, bare minimum. I think people can raise 6-7 childs no problem, but some people find it struggling to raise one sort of quote unquote perfect child. Have to go for private school, have to eat the best food, best nutrition, all this kind of thing. So I think it's very subjective, right? But you want to take a guess or not, right? Average lah, a child a month, I got how much?
I have no idea at all, but my friend told me that his child costs about 3K a month. He said very cheap already.
Okay.
And I don't know how lah. I don't know how the calculation is done lah.
Yeah.
But then I feel like raising a child is already expensive
Then
from the stage where you get pregnant. If you wanted to go for confinement center,
Yes,
private
it's all
hospitals,
money.
it's all money. It's
So
so
money, delivery is
scary.
money, confinement is money, obviously education and food is money, healthcare, sickness, it's all money. Then I don't want to say toys already, and the facility, the accommodation, and the tools around it, I think it's all money. How much? Again, it's so subjective, right? Just to tembak number, I think roughly 3. But sometimes the
Three.
education, sometimes hard to say, you know, like again the kind of food you consume, so probably around there, 3K a month.
But how about total? From pregnant until 18 years old, total.
Well, I
kind of
cannot,
school?
but if
I'll give you a range. I'll give you the range. You can do lowest, highest.
Lowest,
Or like average.
agak
if I only calculate my own one from like past 26
from
years,
your one, yes.
it's over 1 million at least.
God, you think so?
Confirm got.
Because you go for somewhere uni ma.
Some uni is not even the point. I think
No meh?
everything.
But 18 years old, no uni stays.
18 not yet.
So it's just high school, like
At least
you go for
also
SMK.
SMK, but then we are quite pampered lah. All these tuitions so packed, 7 days tuitions.
Tuition's also a few hundreds a month ma. It's not that much.
7 day tuition, 1 day 2 tuition
Oh, no wonder you're so smart. You go for
No
something.
lah. And then still so stupid. Oh, gee.
Hey, don't say that.
Still didn't get full A. And then you go for art classes, this and that. Okay, I wouldn't say.
So range. One range. I got how much? Because I'm sure some of the young parents or maybe parents, more elderly, can correct us. But we don't have kids yet. But we just want to take a guess.
I
How
think
much do you
still
think?
about
$1 million,
3
you
to
say?
500K at least
3 to
until
5K?
18
Until
years
18
old.
I think that's fairly reasonable.
Yeah. Cannot send international school.
Cannot say international school.
Yeah.
Then I would say 200 to 500.
Actually, I have no concept of
Cannot
how
run
much
too far.
kindergarten
I don't
and
think
also
we'll
all
won't
these
go
are
until
charging right
1
now.
mil lah.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll go until 1 mil because if you're going for government school,
I know daycare are charging like 2K per month already right now.
I mean 2K per month is what, 24K a year. 3 years is, I mean plus minus 100K. Then
5 years already 500K. Walao eh.
you need 5 years.
Yeah.
You need 5 years
Daycare,
now.
I'm not saying kindergarten, you know.
Oh. Okay. So 300K lah, around there lah. Are we right or not?
300 to
Are we spot on?
500K.
Or do we wait for the comments?
For kids 6 and below per month is 2K.
Yeah, 2K. So you see, 2
That's
years
very
old, you
atas kind of kindergarten, is it?
average, I think.
Average.
Average,
ah.
right?
Average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you take into transportation stuff.
That's why I
definitely.
say if you start going to kindergarten from 2 years old. Nowadays, I think they send
I think they do it.
at this age. 2 years old onwards, 4 5 years, simply 500K gone.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
So the total for raising a child in Malaysia is from 400,000 to 1.1 million.
1.1, I think usually they go for like very good center,
Premium school.
you know, then maybe got one-on-one care.
So you guys think you're ready for a child now?
No,
Are
I'm
you
a
afraid of
child.
that number?
Sorry, I'm the child.
But I guess another way that I can probably, I think some of the comments are probably dying to say that, yeah, that's the price nowadays, but shouldn't let that cloud your judgment or stop you from, you know, fearful of getting a child lah. I think ultimately it's still, you can still plan it within a budget. And,
Yeah,
and
they say when it comes, then everything will work out itself.
that's
But I
true
don't want
though.
that. I like to plan things ahead. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So who want to raise me?
But bodies by the biological
I might cost
clock, no
lesser.
way.
I've done my university already. You don't need to raise me from 1
So that means you are still up for application.
Actually, my cousin and my friends, a lot of them they are like around the age of 23 and 24, they're already getting married because
线
Shotgun.
上车后补票
go up the bus first and pay the ticket later.
I feel bad for the child lah. Okay, if you can afford,
Premarital pregnancy.
then good for you lah. Because okay, at a very young age you can recover very,
it's very
well.
hard lah. 23, 24 years. How do
But
you?
the pharma lah, pharma got money,
Pharma
then can
foundation
lor.
lah.
Pharma don't have, then
Have to take from
GG.
different fund lah.
Yes.
So if the fund, like you say, if the pharma fund is good,
Yeah.
then good.
Then happy for them lah.
Happy for
Because you
them.
can recover, and then
But
when
actually-
you grow older, your kids are still very young. You
fair
guys can hang
if
out.
they can come to a consensus and work out things, because
Yeah.
the way I look at it, right, at around 23, 24 years old, right, I mean, research has shown your frontal lobe haven't fully developed. Usually around 25 years old, you're more matured one. I think you can probably relate, right? Then at 23, 24, are you really making the right choice? Obviously, you have.
Are you mature enough to?
Are you mature
handle-
enough to like really raise a child one? Then segregate your time and effort, because raising a child is a problem already. It's time,
Yes,
effort
yes.
already. Then how are you going to focus on your
Work.
productivity, your career?
Again, if pharma is rich enough,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But not. If not, I feel bad for the child lah.
Yeah.
Because he didn't choose to come out to this world to suffer with y'all.
Mm.
I mean, both of you suffer enough already. You still, because of your irresponsibility, then
Mm.
you have to get the kid to suffer with you. Then no lor.
Because the kid doesn't have a choice, right?
Yeah, because for me, I used to think, oh, I want to get a child when I'm 26, like this year.
Oh, so you're
Because-
on the camp of you're okay with the kids.
I like kids,
Okay.
but sadly, I don't think my boyfriend like. But he will be okay if
Let's
we
talk about
in
that.
future we get one. But we
Ah.
need to be financially stable.
Aren't you?
Yeah. No. If I have a child, I have a kid now, then I have to sacrifice my.
So you are more worried
Lifestyle.
about the time and effort required rather than the money.
Yeah, and also I'm at the, I would say the best time of my career path, that I can work all out.
It's now.
You imagine if I have a kid suddenly, wow, touch wood.
Yes.
If I have a kid now, wow, GG, how to handle.
It's not the right time lah.
Yeah, it's not the right
That's
time.
fine. That's fine.
I would say you have to be financially stable enough,
Mm.
and you have the time
To
and,
make the responsible decision and family planning, or basically.
Yep,
How about you? Do you think it's the right time for you to have kids now?
he's financially stable enough.
Actually, yeah. We are. I mean, technically, I'm legally married, but now you've done a Chinese wedding. Will I get kids with Kelly? Definitely. Both of her like kids. Like, she's a physiotherapist. She does work with kids as well. I play with kids a lot, so I'm on the more I'm more traditional millennial kind of thinking.
So you
I'm
just
okay
let
with
it
kids one.
comes naturally, right?
Of course. Then okay, but you see this is a bit more on the Gina type lah. So next year, in terms of the zodiac, is what? Chinese is snake.
Snake.
Snake. So we actually want to skip snake here.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
After that, it's
understand.
horse, right? So
Yeah.
so I know it sounds stupid for whatever,
Because
but
you missed the dragon year already.
because Kelly doesn't like snake.
Oh, okay.
When she saw the picture of snake on
She get
Facebook
very
or whatever,
very
she
girly
would
one.
throw the phone when she would, oh, what the
It's
hell?
like when I
Yeah,
see
yeah,
frog,
yeah.
I know.
So I mean, in a way, also it gives us some breather lah. We want to travel a little bit first.
Yeah, like
chill
that's
around,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
good plan.
So actually chill for like 1 year like that, then think about family planning. Also, am I thinking of it? We are thinking of it definitely, but we know the horizon, so we got the plan for it lah. So it's pretty chill for us. Actually.
I think you have the perfect plan. I mean, your life is quite an ideal life for everyone, which is everything is quite on par. Do you feel that?
Fortunately, I would say I'm lucky in that sense.
Yeah.
But also it doesn't come with the hard work.
And
you know.
after this conversation, I feel like you have to also be thankful that Kelly is giving you this peace of mind to achieve all this.
I am.
Right?
I always tell, I mean, even on content, I do tell people, or business, I tell people, I won't be here today without her. Because like sometimes I do have problems with business or things outside or with other people, right? Even though she's on a very different pace in life, she just started working 1 or 2 years. I'm an employer right now, work for 5-6 years already. So I still need her advice and also like opinion, because now she can give me the counter advice on or opinion on from an employee's point of view, or from someone's point of view, and we come from quite a different background actually. So that's why I would think it does ease off lah. So and again, like luckily, right, I'm not at the same. I feel like I'm lucky we are not at the same pace in terms of life, which is good. So I'm chongy. Then when I'm tired, I can go back to her.
Because I think you're the type of person that if your partner is chong than you, then you feel pressure. Then you.
Oh, definitely. I'm kiasu in that sense. Aren't you? Won't you be like that?
I'll be very happy if I'm making more money, but I feel like Max will also be very pressured.
Definitely,
Yeah.
More on the traditional millennial thinking, actually.
Yeah, but then if both of you can afford to live a very good life, why not, right? So I'm very thankful for Max also, because he's very supportive in terms of everything. I think about the best part about a relationship is when both of you can give advice to each other. It's not
Yes. It's not one-sided, not too dominant in a way.
Yes, and yeah, also thankful to my partner. I have 2 of them. This is my best friend, and also this is my boyfriend.
You are saying your business partner,
Yep,
right?
yeah, the watermelon.
Okay. Watermelon on DoitDuit, yeah.
I'm quite aggressive and also sometimes not
Chong
reasonable.
Okay.
But 2 of them is like pulling me.
So compliments are the personality.
Yep.
So in terms
I'm
of your
very thankful for
career,
that.
they help you. In terms of your more on a person character side, your boyfriend help you as well.
Yep.
So in a way, I feel like we are both quite lucky in a
Yeah.
sense. Well, luck does play a part, and also I think hard work also. Don't discredit yourself. I think you have worked hard also to achieve whatever you have today.
Yeah, that's why I say it's very important for you to grow together. It's not about who is making more money or who is paying all the bills, but both sides have to contribute the same amount of effort in terms of maybe you help the other part, then another one will be helping the bill. That makes a relationship healthy.
It's easier to flow.
Yeah, so I've been reflecting on the poll yesterday. It's like I'm thinking, who is the right one? Who should be paying? I feel like the main problem is if you guys don't have the same money values.
So that shouldn't even be a question.
Yeah, that shouldn't even be a
Perfect.
question. Yeah, so I hope you guys get what I mean.
I think just to summarize just a little bit, I think what you are trying to say is if that is even a question where you have to think of who pay, share or not, right? I think in itself, right, that is the larger problem. If you look at it, is actually communication.
Yes.
Ah.
And the most important thing is, I hope these people that voted for this, they actually confront and talk to their partner before you even decide to go further. It's not like you just vote here, but then that side you pay a bit already, you be shocked.
Then it becomes a problem. Like
if
there
you
is
don't,
expectation.
you are not being honest
assumption.
from the first stage. Then behind you complain. That day we got anonymous I think Q&A or what someone has been complaining that we asked what's your most expensive purchase.
Okay.
And then he said he spent about 30K, but then the relationship didn't work out. I felt, wow, freaking red flag, man. Who the hell go and calculate all this money? Yeah.
True.
Yeah, if you spend already, then just don't talk about it.
It is what it is. You also don't. I mean, yes, it doesn't work out. You also learn something from it, right?
You're so toxic, walao eh.
Red flag.
Red flag, Kao. So
Okay.
I feel like
So
you don't
just to
need
summarize for the people, right? Maybe one point of view from the guy side and the girl side. Right? What's one advice you would give them? Maybe for a steady relationship, for things to go well and money not become problem. What kind of advice would you give them?
based on my past experiences,
Ah.
I would say confront your money values. And also what kind of lifestyle do you want.
Talk
you
about it
let,
upfront.
Yeah, you let each other know what you want in your life, and also what kind of effort that you expect. I would say a thing that I learned from my business partner, you say have no expectation, then you'll be very happy.
Wow, that's true. But if you
learning
don't
that
have
as well.
expectation, that means you are not ambitious enough. Can I say that?
You have expectation on yourself, but
Okay.
don't have expectation towards anyone, then you'll be living a
That's
very
true.
easy life lah.
Mm.
And then the most important thing is be honest with each other from the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't wait until things get worse already. You waste people time, you waste each other your own time also.
Yeah.
Then you only go and quarrel about it.
So it's still, in a way, communication.
Yep.
Really, and I would say a few values like honesty, being transparent. This kind. Ultimately, it's all communication, right? You need to
Yes.
talk to each other because ultimately, it's not your parents that you're gonna sleep with for the rest of your life. It's your partner, definitely.
yeah.
So, like
Stop
it or not,
involving so
just
many
maybe
people.
just bring out the ugly topics, or not say ugly, but maybe not so comfortable topics upfront. Talk about it. That's basically it, right?
Yep.
And maybe just one pro tip, right? As from the guy's side, right? Just let the girl be right all the time.
No lah.
Happy wife,
have to
happy life.
be-
It's so true.
You have to be reasonable lah.
Yeah, of course.
And Blit, how about HY give one advice to the boys, one sentence, and Ziet give one advice to the girls? And we wrap it up.
One advice that I give to the boys.
To the boys.
If you're willing to pay, then you don't complain.
That's true. I think my in a way, I would say my advice or my point of view is rather similar to yours, but on the flip side, be a man. Sorry, I'm talking to
So
girls.
talking to girls, what do you expect from us?
So from girls, I would say, wow.
Be like Kelly.
Can I think a while?
Give
I
your-
know this sounds rhetoric, right? Don't. I want to say don't create problem out of nothing, but somehow girls like to do that. So
Yeah, that's what my partner demand from me. Give me a peace of mind.
I think ultimately the way I look at it, right, still like what I said, guys like the power in the relationship and girls usually like the attention. So play to that long. For
Sorry, I
girls
like
I
power
understand that, for guys understand that. Yeah. I mean as much as I hate to say it, right, I think that's still true for most traditional couples. I don't know about the modern younger people, right? I think for people above 25, it still stands true in a way. I can't speak for people,
Yeah.
but I guess that's
Yeah,
still...
it's all opinions. So if you guys have any feedback or comments or arguments, drop the comment below. I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
And we want to hear your POV. Let us know in the comments down below. We got Spotify and also we got Apple Podcasts. So that's all for this episode. Hopefully you learned something like we said earlier. Let us know in the comments down below. And also if you got different point of view, let us know. We want to know any other topic you want us to cover. I think we can definitely cover more in the future. It's very exciting and I think we are just getting started. Just getting warmed up. Okay, so thank you for watching and thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.